Morning, Steve here in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, today is USDA report day and export sales, and so we'll see what the market wants to trade on after the export sales data comes out and after the USDA comes out. In general, the USDA should show a slight drop in the US 17-18 bean carryout, and then we'll see what they say about 18 and 19. Some people have the carryout going up as exports decline. Some people have carryout going down as our demand picks up because world protein demand picks up despite Argentina coming back with a normal crop next year. We also noted that CONAB came out and said that the bean crop is 117 million tons. That's up 2 million tons from their previous number and pretty much in line with what the trade thinks the USDA is going to say today. We have noted that open interest in the beans have dropped about 100,000 contracts from the high of April 17th, probably as people get out of positions due to all the U.S.-China trade issues. Over in the corn, we expect them to lower next year's carryout in corn, lower world corn stocks number, and lower next year's world stocks number. So it should be a little bit more positive corn than maybe beans. CONAB said that the corn crop, total corn crop, is 89 million tons, and their previous estimate was 88.6. I think a lot of numbers are around that area. It's been quite a ride in the corn open interest. We went from 1.9 million contracts on April 10th down to 1.7 million contracts on April 27th. And then we've added about 100,000 contracts since then. As the trade begins to see a lower carryout, they begin to either price in some demand or try to get long at these price levels. So I wouldn't be surprised if corn closes higher today while beans close lower. As far as the wheat is concerned, we've seen a pretty steep drop of about 100,000 contracts of wheat open interest since the high of January 23rd. That slow decline probably had to do with the weather here in the United States, and now that the weather is getting better, both here in Russia, we might see that open interest start going up as people start establishing short positions again. Don't expect too much from the USDA numbers today. They could say a winter wheat crop around 1.178 million bushels. Last year we were at 1.269. That's due to a little bit lower hard red winter wheat crop. China said they'll produce 200 million tons of corn in 2018 and 19. That's down about 3%. Beans are up about 5% at 15.3 million tons as the Chinese try to get farmers to produce more soybeans, less corn, getting rid of the corn in reserve, trying to offset the potential drop in imports. China said that this would be the first year that their imports will drop from the previous year since 2003. They're calling for imports a little over 95 million tons. A lot of people thought it would be 100 million tons. So this is the trade issues is impacting their import demand, their domestic policies to use alternative proteins in their hog numbers. And hog numbers are coming down a little bit. So again, that may offer some resistance to the soybean market. So beans up about 4 cents, corn unchanged after the CONAB numbers, and wheat unchanged as we go into the report. And again, 11 o'clock will be a lot smarter than we are right now. And there should be a reaction to these numbers because it's the first time USDA will put an S&D together for US and world for 18 and 19. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.